Hello, folks. Welcome back to Lore Creations. Just wanted to go over a few things. I'm in the process of customizing. I'm uh, I'm going to make a custom Marvel Universe style Punisher figure. So what I'm doing is I had a Boss Fight Studios blank, and the top half of this obviously is that blank, and then I just popped the legs off, and I took some Marauder legs that I have hanging around, and I put them on the figure, and so right now I'm in the and they went on really nice and snug, which is surprising. Sometimes they're very loose, but I'll add a little more. I'll add some super glue in the joint here and just move it around until it gets nice and tight. So what I did is I just started painting up the legs, the armor. So I start with a complete base. I'll start with black, a complete black base. So I'm just painting up the leg armor, and just to you can see that Murata's figures take paint really well. I'm using monocolor Vallejo as my base. It's a really nice paint, and you don't need to go over it too much because, like I say, the coverage and the application it goes on really nice, and it takes paint really well. These particular figures. Most of the time, I repaint a lot of my Murata stuff because I like a unique look. So, but some base colors I stick with and I just go with. And all the joints are already black, so I don't need to go in there. For this particular figure, I won't have to worry about any paint rub. In a minute, I'll show you. I'll show you my plans and what exactly I want to do with this particular figure. But I'm just going in and just wherever anything's blue, I'm just covering it up. Just to start with a black base. And then later on in the customizing process, I'll add any accent colors, and I'm gonna shoot for the same type of idea that I did with the Flint. My goal is for it to be as realistic as possible for this particular scale, and not to just throw stuff together, but try to give it a real unique look. And I'm gonna go along I don't know if you saw the Punisher Warzone movie, but I want to go along that style of Punisher. So, but that's all I'm doing. Just covering up wherever it's blue. I'll give it an hour or so to completely dry, and then I'll come back and while it's drying, I'll just have odds and ends to do. But I'm going to show you exactly what I'm up to. Let's see. I took a Marauder's armor, and like I did with my Zartan, I trimmed it down for this particular application because I want to fit this. This came off of this particular Punisher that is kind of damaged, so I'm just gonna take stuff from it, and I want to fit this belt on here along with this armor, and I have that particular Marvel Universe head that I might make a cast of or just use. I'll have to use my screw and magnet technique because, as you can see, that's how Boss Fight Studios heads come, and if you can see, there's no way to attach. So there'll be some customizing there, but you guys saw my video on how I approach that. So yeah, so I'm just gonna make a Punisher, and I'll gear him up Warzone style. So this I have to paint black as well, just to give it a complete. It might even end up white, but I like to prime everything in a. And you see how well that Vallejo model color paint really applies really nice. Very little effort to get a full application on the piece you want to cover up. It's really quality paint, and that's why I don't use, as I've said before in my other videos, that's why I don't use just cheap craft paint, because it probably takes several coats to cover, and it would rub off a lot easier than this particular brand of paint. So that's what I do. This is what I'm up to, and I just start with a base coat, and as time goes on, I just take my time. I'm in no hurry. That's the nice part of doing things for yourself and not really taking on commissions, because you can take your time. There's no time frame. You can really take your time to get it to look the way you want. There's no stress of trying to get it out to a customer and hoping that they like the effort that you put into it. But that's the nice part of doing stuff for yourself. So yeah, I just take my time, I do my thing, and I'm just gonna keep going until this is completely filled in and completely black, and I'll probably go and, like I say, it may end up white again, but this is how I go. Everything here will be completely black. But I made some casts today as well, kind of off topic. And this is a Mandalorian helmet. I used my pressure pot for this, and you can see it came out really nice. I had some sanding to do, and that's what I did. I made a cast of a Marauder's hat. That came out pretty good. A little bit of sanding. I don't know, you can see kind of the raised bubbles. You can just pick them off. That's from the pressure pot getting all the bubbles out. Pressure pot makes a world of difference when you're trying to cast. So that's what I do. That one came out good. Let's see, I made another Marauder's helmet, but it has a hole there. But I'll fill that up with some Sculpey, bake it, and it'll be perfect. So I use it for me, so it's not like I'm selling them to a customer. And another one that I'll do the same thing with. I'll put some Sculpey in there. This is just a Marauder's helmet that I can use over and over. So these are successful casts, and it's just a beret. And yeah, so I use a pressure pot, and it worked really well. I definitely recommend a pressure pot. It's a little tricky, it can be a little bit pricey, but I got mine from Harbor Freight, and I had to modify it to be it was a regular paint pot where you spray paint, and I had to modify it to be a pressure pot. You can look up on YouTube. That's how I did it, and it showed me how exactly to do it. So I'll clean those up. It'll come out nice, and it'll be pieces I can use down the road. I like making my own casts, so I don't have to keep spending the money on the same thing. I don't sell them. I just keep them for myself. I reuse them, and I try to make it work. But this is what I do, guys, on a early Saturday morning. And I got my iced coffee. I had a little breakfast, and my wife's out today. My kids are out, so I have some downtime. So I just do my thing. I do want to do a giveaway. I'm approaching 60 subscribers, which is awesome, and I appreciate all you guys checking things out. So I want to start doing some giveaways. If you guys have some ideas about a giveaway, I can give away a custom. I can give away maybe some doubles of figures I have. I want to show my appreciation for the folks that take the time to look and watch my videos. I want to show my appreciation for the folks that comment and just take the time to take part of my world and allow me to entertain you or bore you for however long my videos are. I just want to show my appreciation for that. So we're going to work on a giveaway. I'm open to suggestions. I'll offer you free shipping in the United States. If you're outside of the States, you'll have to pay for shipping, but the item will be for free. So that's what I want to do. I want to show my appreciation. Anyway, this is what I do, guys. It's going to be a custom Marvel Universe Punisher. Boss fight, Marauder style. and just some odds and ends. And I'll make more videos like this if you're okay with the camera setup, if you're okay with the topics, if there's anything you want to see that I do. My diorama, I want to make a guillotine. Maybe we'll show that on video. But I'm just open to feedback and whatever you folks want to see. Okay? Thank you for taking the time to check things out. And enjoy your night. Have a good one, guys.